What's up? It's your boy Amateur Poem. Why is that so hard to say? What's up? It's your boy.
Maybe that part we can slow down.
What's up? It's your boy Amateur Pro Home Chef Nathanael Levinson coming at you with a hot tip. Hot tips, hot tips. It's a hot tip. We've talked about how to pick a knife. Bing. Now we should talk about how do you care for your knife. Well, the first thing is never, ever, 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 ever put your nice knife in the dishwasher. That way lies madness. Always wash your knife with soap, mild detergent, and warm water. Always wash your knives immediately after using them because there are some ingredients, like garlic for instance, which will just stick to your knife incredibly hard to get off. So always wash your knives immediately after using them. Use a sponge or a cloth and soap, warm water, and then dry them off and store them. For storing, you can use, don't just throw them in a drawer. You open the drawer, you'll clang around, then you get chips and scratches and things like that. That's bad. What you want to do is you want to have either a block or a magnetic strip that you can lay it up against. And if you're using a magnetic strip, right, don't just smack your knife there, you hit the edge. Heel of the knife first, back of the knife, and then carefully lay flat on the magnetic strip. Okay? I use a magnetic strip. I think they're a great way to store knives. But if you have small children, maybe consider a block. The final thing I want to talk to you about is, well, as you can see, my knives tips might be a little flat. And that's because people have knocked them off the counter. Other people use my knives, and these have been knocked off the counter many times. Knives are surprisingly fragile. Like, they do a lot of work, but they are surprisingly fragile, so you do need to take care of them. So don't leave them on the edges of counters. Be aware of where your knife is at all times. Accidents happen, you'll drop your knife, it's okay. But just keep that in mind. You don't want to be dropping it all the time. The last thing is, before you use your knife, you want to steel your knife. Now, this is a steel. It usually comes with any cheapo knife set. In fact, you might buy a cheapo knife set, throw out the cheapo knives, or just keep them for whatever, and put your nice knives in that block. That's a fine way to do it. What a steel does is it does not sharpen your blade per se, right? When we think about sharpening blade, we're thinking about honing away some of the material to get a sharper edge. But what happens is you have your nice knife point. Over time, that knife point can bend a little bit to one side or the other, okay? Now what a steel does is it straightens it back up. So basically, it's as sharp as it's going to be without going through the major ordeal of sharpening, which we'll talk about at a later date. Sharpening is, oh no, I have a blunt knife, I need to shave the edges down until I have a point again. Steel is, oh no, my knife is, wobbly, let's straighten it back up, okay? So using a steel, you can either lay the point out or you can just free hold it, right? You want to put your knife at about a 25-degree angle, 30-degree angle, and you're going to slide up and across at the same time and at the same rate, so that by the time you hit the top of the steel, you've dragged the knife all the way across. So you just slowly drag across. Then you go to the underside and do the same thing, okay? Always do equal numbers both sides. As you get better at this, you'll go a little faster, and you get that nice, oh, I'm sharpening, oh, it's getting real. Oh, he's sharpening the knife. Oh boy, he's sharpening the knife, right? The angle, you'll just get used to it. It'll become muscle memory. But when you start, start slow. It's okay, apply even pressure, and always do the same number of strokes on both sides. So until next time, I'm your boy Amateur Pro Home Chef Nathanael Levinson. Steel yourself.